Greetings, everyone. Glenn Kellaway from the basement. Hope everyone is having a great day today. I thought I would steal a page out of Norman Maslov's book and do a whack-a-mole. Larry does them too, random pulls, and it's just easier for me to use CDs than records to do this, so I'm going to go over there right now and pull a bunch of CDs, blindfolded, kind of, and come back and talk about them. So bear with me for a sec while I run over there and grab them. Oh man, I don't even know how many I grabbed here. There we go. I don't even know how many I grabbed here. I grabbed a bunch. I don't even know what they are here. So let's start with this. If I'm going to steal something from Mazzy, I better make sure I show the cover. I don't even know what the hell this is. Bruce Coburn, Charity of Night. Not that. I've got a pretty big collection of Bruce Coburn albums, and I'm trying to think of what might be a hit song on this album, or what year this came out. What an album to pick. One I know. Oh, Pacing the Cage is on here, which is my favorite Bruce Coburn song. That's awesome. If you've never heard that song, beautiful, just acoustic guitar and vocal. It's absolutely gorgeous. This album was produced by the great Colin Linden, famous Canadian musician who plays with Blackie and the Rodeo Kings, was involved with the Nashville TV show, does some producing and writing and session work in the U.S. But Bruce Coburn, great Canadian singer-songwriter. Collective Soul. Wow, I think this might be their first album. Isn't it great that I'm picking, produced by Bob Clearmountain, or mixed by Bob Clearmountain, I'm sorry, and from well, this is going well. I don't even know a song on this album. This is funny. Okay. Green, REM, not one of my favorite REM albums either. Pop song, oh, this is funny watching me do this video. I don't have a frickin' clue what's on there. Steely Dan, Two Against Nature. I think that was their last studio album. Not a bad record, but no real hits on here. But I do like this album, Two Against Nature. Mamas and Papas. I was a big Mamas and Papas fan in the 60s. They just had so many great hits. And this is their album, If You Can Believe Your Eyes and Ears. Great album. Has Monday Monday on it. The cover of the Beatles, I Call Your Name. Cover of Do You Want to Dance? Go Where You Want to Go. California Dreamin's on this album. Spanish Harlem. You Baby. Great record. Classic. Mamas and the Papas. Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. Now, I didn't own any Ziggy Marley albums until a couple of months ago because I saw him open for Tedeschi Trucks and was so impressed that I went, I got to get some Ziggy Marley albums. And I've got 3, and this one was pretty good. I don't think it's my favorite one. It's called Jamaica, spelt in a weird kind of way. But all his albums are really good. This kind of more rocky reggae. It's pretty good. Bruce Springsteen. This set was so much anticipated when it came out in 1985 or 86. The Bruce Springsteen Live 75-85 set. I have the vinyl as well. the CD set. This is live performances from 1975 to 1985. There are some great performances on this. The first disc, it starts with Thunder Road and has just Bruce, a piano, and harmonica. It's a gorgeous version of that. Paradise by the Seas on here, which is cool. Fire, the song that I don't think he ever put on a studio album, but the Pointer Sisters had a big hit with it. This was outstanding Bruce live. Steppenwolf 7, a gift from my friend Larry Graves, who's a big Steppenwolf fan. I am too, but like the first two Steppenwolf albums are the best as far as I'm concerned. But this has 40 Days and 40 Nights on it. Foggy Mental Breakdown as a banjo player. That's a title that attracts it. Snowblind Friend is probably my favorite song on this album. And there is a song on here called Ear Splittin' Loud and Boomer. It's all one word. A hippo stomp. Pretty good album from Steppenwolf. I don't know if Steppenwolf made a Mad album. The Earle Scruggs review. Man, I got to see the Earle Scruggs review in Toronto at the thing in the Round Ontario Place Forum. John Hartford opened, and they were amazing. Earle's a big hero of mine. They were a great band, great country rock band. I mean, just don't think banjo. I mean, these guys, they did a great cover of that song, Third Rate Romance, Low Rate Rendezvous. They did a song for Woody on here. I Still Miss Someone. This is a twofer. It's got two of the Earle Scruggs reviews album. If you like the 60s and early 70s country rock stuff then you might want to check out the Earle Scruggs review. Steve Earle. I'm a big Steve Earle fan. This is called Sidetracks. It's all kind of outtakes and live performances and everything from Steve. It's a pretty good album. He does some cool tracks on here. Willin', the great Little Feat song. He does an amazing version of Willin'. Ellis Unit 1's on here, which was from the movie about that guy who was on death row. I can't remember. I think Susan Sarandon was in it. Time Has Come Today. There's a version of that. A couple of Me and My Eagle. My Uncle, My Back Pages, really good comp from Steve Earle. One of my heroes, Jerry Garcia. This is volume 1. This series started about, I'm going to say 10 years ago. They started releasing these. Garcia Live, they're called. I think they're up to about volume 20 now or something like that. I have quite a few of them. I think I have like 13 out of the 20. But after a while, the set lists become the same. They're samey, and you don't need so many of these. But they're all so good. Like if you just grab a couple of them, you'll love them. And they're great. Jerry does great covers with the Jerry Garcia band. Besides doing stuff like Sugaree, which was a Garcia song, which became a dead staple. But he does stuff like How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You, Dylan's Simple Twist of Fate, That's All Right Mama. That's What Love Will Make You Do, great soul song. Russian Lullaby, old song like Gershwin or somebody. The Harder They Come, the great Jimmy Cliff song. Great set lists and great performances. This is from March 1st, 1980, Jerry Garcia Band. A Neil Young album that I actually quite like, Ragged Glory. This has Country Home on it. Over and Over is a great song. Farmer John, Mother Earth, which is a classic Neil Young song. Big fan of this album. Why did I pull this? Led Zeppelin Coda. We're not going to talk about that. And the great Johnny Winter. This is Johnny's first album on Columbia Records. I saw Johnny when this came out around 1969 at Massey Hall. Edgar Winter was still in the band. The other guys in the band were like Red Turner and that, who ended up with Stevie Ray Vaughan in Double Trouble. Johnny was amazing back then. Edgar wasn't with him by this time, but this has Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, Leland, Mississippi Blues. And then there's that, I think it's the start on Second Side when you put it in. He goes, oh yeah, oh yeah. I just love the way that starts. It's freaking awesome. Great album, 1969 debut from Johnny Winter. Holy smokes, that's 10 minutes, guys. Sorry, it started off kind of shaky, but it ended up okay. So thanks again. We'll do this again soon. Thank you, Mazzy, for allowing me to steal your idea, even though I didn't ask for permission. And everybody, please, thumbs up. Please subscribe, and we will talk soon. Oh, live chat tonight, Wednesday, 8 o'clock.